You don't know the impact of these things, and what they know, I still not figured this out. People always wondered, how do you survive? In any season you go, you manage to stay there for 2-3 weeks and come back. Approximately about 3/4 of a liter it would take. You just drink that, that's the food. And you are so energized, means you don't need anything else for the whole day. We have forgotten that soil is the greatest and the most complex and sophisticated living system, not on just the planet, in the universe. It is not just on this planet, in this universe, in the known universe, we do not know anything like the topsoil of this planet. That's how complex and sophisticated it is. And it is fantastic partnerships between various species and how they function, and the whole chemistry of the planet is managed by them. But in many people call this as dirt. If that is dirt, you and me are dirt bags. Hello? Isn't it? So, unfortunately, we are treating living things as inanimate things. Even inanimate things need to be treated with respect. But unfortunately, living entities we are treating like this because somebody has put this idea in our head that every other creature is here only to serve the human beings. I have spent lots of time in the jungles of India. I've spent so much time observing all the different creatures, not just the big ones, the small ones, because the crickets, the grasshoppers, the ants, termites, you better know who they are, because I've been in the jungles, I have had close encounters with tigers, I have very close encounters with elephants, and the Indian wild buffalo is terror, but I've been very close around them. After all that, when you come out of the jungle after 2-3 weeks, the only thing you really remember is the insects. Really. You don't know the impact of these things, and what they know, I still not figured this out. They'll be going bang, they'll be going exactly at, especially in the rainforest in the south, exactly at 2:30 in the morning, chuck, they'll stop. Within 30 seconds, another group starts off. They'll go on for hours. Every day, I'm just looking at the watch, exactly at 2:30 in the morning. What are they doing? They know something that you and me have not figured out, all right? I'm saying, without a clock, without anything, they know time to the second. How? But they know. As the birds know how to, they got their own GPS, insects got their own time clock. And exactly they know, and if you just observe them, today is going to rain. I am there in the jungle without any equipment, except what I'm wearing, there's nothing else. So, rain is an important part because if it starts raining in these southern Indian jungles, it can rain for 3 days non-stop, okay? So you better find a place where your bones will get wet, it's like that. So if you just observe the insects, they're all preparing for the rain, nothing, no cloud in the sky. But I learn to trust them. If I watch them, I know that it's going to rain means it's going to rain. When they say it, it's true. Meteorologists, the only two professions in the world where you can be wrong 50% of the time is either you're a weatherman or you're an astrologer. I heard that you guys are all soaked in honey. Let me tell you my honey story. Can I tell them a honey story?
Yes, please. Look, I'm just like them. I'm listening. I'm enjoying myself. Please, do, go.
So, when I was getting lost in the jungles of India, the only food that sustained me largely was honey. I ate other things that I don't want to talk to you about, but largely honey. People always wondered, how do you survive? In any season you go, you manage to stay there for 2-3 weeks and come back, how do you do it? My trick was, normally we were riding a Czech Republic motorcycle at that time, Okay. These days everything is sensitive, you can't say anything as it was.
You can say Thomas here.
So, if you're riding a Java or a SD, so it has a petrol tube, normally you need 7–8 inches of petrol tube, but I always put extra, about 15–16 inches of petrol tube, because it gets hard, you can keep cutting it and putting it on, the rubber gets hard. And this is also for my honey, so when I park the motorcycle in the forest and cover it up with all branches and stuff, I pull off the petrol tube and put it in my pocket and go. So I climb up the tree and the hill, I don't know what kind of honeybees you have here, I have no experience of this. There we have what is called as black bees. They are this big, about 1.5 inches long, and honey is fantastic in the Western Ghats because the variety of vegetation there is probably like no other in the world. The number of species of plants there is like nothing else in the world. So, I go there and these huge hives, they built it on that kind of branch where the sloth bears cannot get. A sloth bear weighs approximately 70 to 85 kilograms. So, the bees are so smart, they will build it in a place where the bear cannot get to it. Just on that kind of branch, where the bear will not be able to go because the branch will bend. So I'm just around little over 70 kilograms. So I crawl up that, go close to it, stick my pipe into the hive and drink it up. I drink up about 3/4 of a liter of honey, and for the day I'm settled. So I just lived on honey for many weeks, and there are tribes called honey shepherds in India, they're called SADHGURU'S. So I went and lived with them, and they just live on honey. Every day, from morning to evening, just their bamboo glasses about this tall, approximately about 3/4 of a liter it would take, you just drink that, that's the food. And you are so energized, means you don't need anything else for the whole day. You're climbing trees, you're doing all kinds of crazy things, but it takes care of you, 1 liter of honey. So I'm just telling you because I heard beekeeping is a big deal here. That's probably one of the smartest things that you've done in your country. It will pay in future. Not just with honey, it'll pay in many ways.
Sadhguru, I want to firstly thank you for being there in every aspect of my life from last few years. Sadhguru, just I want to ask you is, it's about the direction, like the inner journey. Like whenever I'm taking the inner journey, I'm getting caught up with do the right thing, wrong thing, the correct, the not correct, the conduct. I'm not clear, I don't know, understand what is this inner journey, how do we take it? How do I take it? How do I take this inner journey?
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, I want to go within me, Sadhguru. I just don't know, because I once saw one of your videos, you said that the direction which should be set right first and then the journey starts.
Now we should have this properly figured out because in a journey, if you have to make a journey, you need distance, isn't it? Yes? You understand what I'm saying? If you have to make a journey, you need distance. Without distance, there is no journey. How far away are you? How far away are you? I want to know. Huh? So if there's no distance, how will you make a journey? Somebody's conning you. Yes, somebody's taking you for a ride, isn't it? Because the fundamentals of making a journey is you need a distance. No distance means how to make a journey. So don't try to do any inner journey. But I want to go inside. Inside of what? Who wants to go inside of what? I want to go into myself. What is that? Can anybody go into themselves? I'm asking you. If you're this, isn't it? How can this go into this? This can go into that can go into this cannot go into this, isn't it? Oh, Sadhguru, you're just playing with the words, but what about the inner journey? There is no inner journey. All the words that are used in language can only describe the outer. So the language is of the outer. So whatever we speak is only around that, never that. We can speak around it, nobody can speak it. If anybody thinks this is it, he needs treatment. Doesn't need a guru, he needs a psychiatrist. Yes. Guru is for people who are normal, but who wants to know something more. If you're abnormal, you need a psychiatrist, not a guru. Yes, treatment. So don't try to make any journey. Just do one thing, go home today. Don't try to go anywhere. No outer journey, no inner journey. Just sit, let me see. If you can just sit for one moment, you made it. But the problem is, if you sit here, you want to gallop somewhere. Just simply sit here. In body, not going anywhere. In mind, not going anywhere. In emotion, not going anywhere. In your imagination, not going anywhere. Don't go anywhere, simply sit. That's it. So, inner journey, no journey. You're already here. If you were not born, then you had to make a journey to find you. You're already here. Are you here? I want to know, are you here? You're already here, so what? If it's that simple, why don't I get it? Because you want a journey. You think if you sit here, your life will get wasted. You have to go somewhere. All the time you have to go somewhere. No, just sit here and see. There's a beautiful story in Tamil Nadu. During the British era, this happened in 1920s or so, and the British were ruling the place. They had officers who were titled as the collectors. You still have collectors in Bengal? They have collectors? Oh. They were called collectors because their only fundamental duty, and their only duty was to collect taxes. Collect all the time, wherever they go. So there's nothing much to collect in the villages because people are barely scratching the bottom of their pot to eat. So in that also they collected. Agriculture was heavily taxed in South India. I don't know how it was in Bengal, I think it was. Heavily taxed means over 50% tax on agriculture. So collectors regularly visited temples, not out of devotion, but to collect whatever came there, because big collections happen in the temples. So every temple had to keep an account of their expenses. So in this particular temple, the collector came and he looked through the account books. And there, 30 rupees expense has been put for a month, not for one day, for 1 month. Onnu pannada samik saapadu. That means a man who doesn't do anything, food for him, 30 rupees per month. The collector looked at this and said, why are we feeding this man who doesn't do anything? So they tried to explain the trustees, this man is doing nothing, but not just nothing, he's doing nothing. No. In Her Majesty's world, if you want to earn a living, you have to do something. A man who does nothing, we cannot feed him. Stop it. But the trustee said, no, not like that. This man is, really doing nothing, Then definitely he must not be fed. Call it off. We cannot afford to spend 30 rupees on this man who does nothing. Then there was a wise trustee. He said, you do one thing, you come here. I will show you this man who does nothing. You sit with him and do that nothing for some time, you will understand. So they took the collector and made him sit down. There was a man simply sitting there. The collector came. They said, you sit down and just do nothing for 5 minutes, just see what it is. So collector, what's the big deal about that? I will also do nothing. He sat. 2 minutes he could not sit. But this man simply sat. Things happened to him like he had never imagined possible, just sitting there. He said, this is not possible, just feed this damn man. So doing nothing is not a simple thing. It is the simplest thing. Yes, the simplest thing in the world is to do nothing, isn't it? But right now, you have invested so much in the reverse direction, it's picked up momentum. Now, to reverse it and do nothing looks like an impossible thing. So you want to do inner journey also now. Suppose there's too much traffic there, what will you do? No, suppose there's too much traffic and it gets jammed, what do? If you try to make a journey, there are problems of traffic, isn't it? All the other problems will come. And if the light goes right, what do? Don't make any journey, don't complicate something that's so simple. Just understand, you are a piece of life. You are not a thought, you are not an emotion, you are not flesh, you are not bone, you're just life. Constantly remind yourself that I'm just life. All these things happen to me, body happened to me, thoughts happen to me, emotions happen to me, marriage happened to me, children happen to me, but I'm just a piece of life. Is it true? Or am I psyching you up? Huh? It's true? Please just live in the truth, rest will happen. Just live in the truth, everything else will happen. You just bloody lying to yourself all the time. All kinds of things which are not true, all the time. Please see, in how many ways you are lying to yourself, please look at it sincerely. Just stop the nonsense. It's all here, what's there? It's the simplest thing. But you don't want to be simple, you would like to be a little complicated, isn't it? Simplicity looks like stupidity, but it is not so.
Everything that's profound is simple.